Hello to you all, my name is Asthyz and welcome to Helldivers. Anyway, yeah, alright. So it's been quite a while since I've actually done a recording. It's been maybe 8 months, I'd say, 9-ish. And it's just been quite some time, so I thought I would get started back into it. If you're probably wondering why it's been that long, it's mainly because other things in life, they tend to take over this kind of thing, and they take priority. Because I can always get back to this whenever I can, whilst actual life takes immediate attention. But anyway, Helldivers. If you're probably wondering what this game even is, it's I wouldn't say it's top down. I'd say it's probably third person, but I'm gonna say it's a bit more of a top down game. It's basically you control your own character, and you can have up to 3 others, and you basically complete missions on a area, basically, whatnot. And as you can tell, these are actual live things. Like there are quite a few players, and like this will sometimes go up by like 1, and then just like go up and up and up and up. So I do like how these are like actual numbers, you know. But I guess the whole basis of this game is to protect Earth and take out each homeworld, and I think that's mainly it. But how you would go about doing that, now that is where this game does really well. So basically, you have a weapon, you have cooldowns, you can cool down, if that makes any sense, I guess. Perks, you can have up to 1 of those, but let's just get started. Just so I can show this game off, and I've had it for quite some time, and I've been meaning to get into it on the channel. So, where should we start? Why don't we start against the cyborgs, because they're fun. Totally. Anyway, let's get started with this, and I will actually show you how the game works. Let's do an easy one. Let's do a medium. Just because it's only me, and I'm explaining the game. So as you can tell, we are warping to whatever place we're heading to. We can enter our hell pod. Yes, hell pod. So here's. Yeah, so here's the map that we are going to be playing on. Here's what we have to, and here's what we have to accomplish.
The capital city is under imminent threat.
So we got 3 things we need to actually complete whilst we are here, which shouldn't be too hard. So let's spawn up in the upper corner, and as you can tell, I'm already level 22. So again, I've had this for quite some time. Again, I have almost all the perks except for 1 last one. On the forest, this will be fine. This will help me, I guess. Again, there isn't much I really need to take, because I've already upgraded quite a few things. But not everything yet. I haven't upgraded everything yet. What have I got? What do I need to bring? So this should be really easy, and it would give me a chance to explain how this game works. So let us get on with it. Let us get down to the planet. Alright. Bugs have superior armor to all other foes, but should aim for the center. That's good to know, I guess. Alright. Just one moment as well. I want to make sure my game's in full screen, because I've had a few problems before. There we go. Much better. Excellent. Okay. So, as you can tell, we have now landed. Now, you may be wondering, where do we go from here? So, I hold down Control on my keyboard. That therefore brings up my command list, I guess you could say. And as you can tell, the 4 stratagems I chose are here. As you can see, there are a bunch of arrows. Now, I use WAS and, of course, D to execute my combos, which I need to actually do. So let's say I want my ammo, I go SS, W, and of course D, and I call down ammo. But as you can tell, some of these only have 1-time cooldowns. So if you die with them, you can't have them back until you do another mission. Okay. So let's get this, because I own this stuff, and if you own something in this game, you might as well use it. Alright, so where do we go from here? So tab, I can bring up the map, I can then click to make a ping, which, more like a waypoint really, not really a ping. So let's get moving. I do 1 for my pistol, 2 for my main gun, and 3 for my third weapon or item that I can call down. So let's switch to our main primary. Let us move. Let us move. Again, so this will be easy. So again, this is just mainly for the chance for me to explain how this game works, because I do enjoy this game quite a lot, and it's honestly been quite it's been quite some time since I've played it, so I wanted to play it here on the channel. So now this thing is also a very, very valuable early on as well. Later on, definitely does help. On the you can kind of do lower level missions and kind of just pick those up because it's easier on low level. Now, here are our first enemies. They are now dead. So, what that was called a squad, and those patrol around the map. And if they find you, which I will let them do, look at them. And he goes, "Oh no! Intruder alert!" Now he calls down guys to come and help him and to try and kill me. Blah blah blah. And as you can tell, with more people, the game gets a lot better. Because not everyone has to take the exact same cooldowns. So you can have your own cooldowns as well. And you can have your own primary weapon, you can have your own unique weapon, such as the grenade launcher, which is very awesome. They're dead. Awesome. So let's deploy this. So up, down, down, up. There we go. And I switch my pistol, apparently. Here we go. Alright. So this is updating. We now need to do the second task, down, up. Dun, 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 dun. And those are dogs. I do not like dogs. At least robot dogs. Definitely not robot dogs. Not one bit. Okay, I need to get moving. Oh no, I ran out of ammo. Out of all times, I just happened to run out of ammo just then. Not good. But luckily this is on easy-ish. This is on medium, so it's not like a massive challenge. I need to call that down again. Alright, so what I called down was something that enhances my radar, so I can see more things on my map. And I am being surrounded. So yeah, don't you sound the alarm? Yes, you sound the alarm. Of course you did. That guy looks like he's gonna come and melee me. I don't want that. Anyway, so mostly what I do on these lower level ones is I normally just go and pick out those research points, as they are called, because they are very valuable in terms for upgrades. So I need them, because the more upgrades you have, the better. Well, normally, so as per basically every game, the more upgrades you have or whatnot, the better off your character will be. So we've got 2 more objectives. We've got retrieve the black box and activate a transmitter. Yeah, a truth transmitter. Sure, a truth. Something that spreads truth with no lies. Makes sense, right? Alright, so as you can tell, I can't call that down because it's got a cooldown now. 1 second, there we go. Now, I don't need ammo yet. But what I also want to tell you is that, as you can see my ammo down here, how the magazine is not empty. If I press reload, I lose all of the ammo that was in there. However, just as long as you have 1 ammo left in your magazine, your reload speed will be faster. So just keep that in mind as well. So this thing is making an area where I cannot do any cooldowns. I could destroy that, but I don't have anything that can destroy it right now. So I picked up this box and I'm out of ammo again. And I got a bunch more points I can pick up, but I'll pick those up later. As you can tell, I am now holding this one-handed. This box is really heavy, and I don't have 2 hands, so I only have my pistol, which is not very good at I need to put this down. I actually put that down. Okay, mission 2. Here we go. Pistol is not the best option, but it's better than having no weapon at all, is what I'd say. Here we go. Let us keep moving, and I'm heading the right way. That's definitely a good start. So as you can tell, I am trying to avoid confrontation with the enemy, because of course every time I engage the enemy I run the risk of the alarm being sounded just like that. So as you can tell, it's not always the best idea to engage the enemy. It's sometimes best to employ sneak tactics, I would say, stealth. So yeah, it's sometimes best not to just go ahead and attack, because it will normally end badly. This is not going too well. There's another one back there, and he's sounding the alarm again, so it's going to redo the alarm. Ugh, man. So again, as you can tell, since it's only just me, I'm having a bit of trouble. Another one, don't sound the alarm, thank you very much. He's just got a flamethrower, and yes, everything in this game can hit your allies. Almost everything can hit your allies, so keep that in mind. Just thought I'd clear that up as well. So I put the box into the place where it needs to be, I would say. Don't sound the alarm, thank you very much. Excellent. Reload again. Grab full magazine. I need to unpack the base for it, apparently. It's now updating. Is that there's another squad coming in. Got taken care of. Raise the mast. Side, up, side, up. Here we go. Takes 3 seconds. I need to go and deal with the squad again. There's another one coming along to deal with it quickly. Dogs. I don't like dogs because they charge, and if they land that charge, you will get knocked over. Oh, there's so many. By the way, if you leave these for too long, they will actually revert back to the previous stage. So you basically have to do that stage over again. There we go. Excellent. Activate the transmission. As you can tell, if you screw this up, you know, you don't have to start again. You just have to start from the stage that you screwed up on. So it's not a big deal. But if it's life or death, then yeah, it can be a big deal. As you can tell, I just want to snipe these guys away before they sound the alarm. Oh shit, I'm out of ammo. And also, excuse my language. Sorry about that. In case for those who are a part of the younger audience. Alrighty. Where's this guy going, left or right? Make choice, please. Thank you. You chose right. Into my gunfire. Other one, top, and you don't send me alarm. I'm running low on ammo very fast. Yeah. Someone's coming up top. Is it? Yeah, it is. I was right. As you can tell, this is on medium, so as you can imagine, the difficulty that can be faced later on. I didn't end up getting those points, by the way. I just realized that's not a big deal right now. Oh, he's sounding the alarm. I screwed up. That's pretty bad. I'm just on the brink of having no ammunition left. Flamethrower, nasty piece of work. I should be able to get in. So also, you don't have to kill every enemy. You just have to escape. So, and they will leave you alone. Objective completed. There we go. So guess that's the main gist of Helldivers. And basically, that's basically how Helldivers works. And yeah, that's mainly the game. And as you can tell, it does get interesting with later on missions where the difficulty gets harder, and you really have to employ proper strategies to actually get through difficult situations. Because as you can tell, that was on medium. And let me go show you the highest. Oh, there's apparently a broadcast. What's going on? Oh, we captured a region. We Illuminates are threatening Ultima. The Jayu Toshi has fallen. Kane's region is now under Illuminate control. Apparently. I guess we lost a region. Yeah, this will be fun. Because that was a medium anyway, so it's not like a big deal for me. As you can tell, it's to a submission level 10, and we're almost there. This used to be the previous highest, which was Helldive, which made sense. And exercise in futility, you will not succeed. The definition of insanity, doing the same thing over and over again, and expecting a different result. In the inner circle of hell, you're just basically screwed. To be fair, but if you look at the planet's reward, XP, whatnot, and I also have a lot of these items, so normally you would be seeing items down here, but as I've already nearly earned all of them, there are no items that I can earn, merely just XP boosts. And you got that's like a special one where you basically verse this. You basically verse a ultimate. You verse the ultimate enemy for whichever homeworld you're trying to take down, kind of thing. Yeah, it's basically just a boss battle, I guess. So yeah, I guess that's really the basics of it. There's not much really to go over. It's relatively straightforward and very much enjoyable with friends. You just need to make sure you watch out for not hitting your allies with everything that you own. Let's say you just want to be careful of where you are, where your allies are, because that comes into play later on, especially when it comes down to perhaps aiming a grenade launcher, because that can kill your allies, and if your ally goes down and you go down, no one is going to be able to call you back into the mission, which is actually, I think you can do. Give me a moment. Yeah. Call down reinforcements to replace the Helldivers lost in action. So this is basically a respawn. However, there has to be one Helldiver alive to cast this. That's why watching where your allies are is very important, I would say. So, as you can tell, I've unlocked most of this stuff. There isn't much to really go over though, so there's much else. You can always play this for yourself. I will leave the link to the game in the description if you want to pick it up. For full price, I would say it is worth it with other people. If you're playing it alone, I would recommend picking it up when it's on like half or so. But yeah, it is really quite good. And,
hey, I applied for the Helldivers once.
yeah. Anyway, so yeah, I would highly recommend picking this up. Again, there isn't really much to cover. I'm kind of just going on this one. But if you ever want to see me play this, feel free to actually leave feedback in the comments, as that is quite helpful, because it will allow me to actually tailor my content to what you want, just as long as I have that content to give you, that is, of course. But yeah, I guess that just about wraps this up, because there isn't much to go over. I guess that's it. So thank you all for watching. I'll see you all in the next video, whether that be in Helldivers or some other game that happens to appear on the channel. So see ya, and have a good day.